Hi everyone, my name is Alex. Today I'm going to be trying the Laneige Water Bank Aqua Facial Serum. This product retails for $36. This is a new chemical exfoliant from Laneige. I'm a huge fan of their Water Bank collection. Their moisturizers work amazing for me. So going into this, I will be really curious to see how this product performs. What I noticed with it, there's a lot of things I'm looking for with a chemical exfoliant. It utilizes AHA, BHA, and PHA, which is exciting to me. Triple acid exfoliant at about a 7% concentration. Nothing too intense, so I will be curious to see how that translates. Laneige is not a fully cruelty-free brand, and I couldn't find whether or not this product is vegan, but this product is fragrance-free, which is huge for Laneige, and also alcohol-free. The highlight ingredients of this product include a 7.7% acid concentration, which includes AHA, BHA, and PHA. They also include a hydro infusion shot, which include hyaluronic acid, polyglutamic acid. Couldn't find whether this was vegan or real PDRN, and a ceramide complex. Check out the full ingredients and click the link in the description. Go to their website. Also left the full ingredients in the description as well. Big things I'm going to be looking for include how does this product perform and how does it exfoliate the skin? What benefits do I notice with it, and do I experience any sensitivity with this product? I also want to see how often I feel like I can use it. As for anything else, I'm continuing to do check-in, so I will see you all in the next check-in. I'm here to give you all a quick check-in, also my first impression with this product. Let's see how all the call-out ingredients in here perform for my skin. Right off the bat, it seems like they're trying to load down this product with a lot of trendy ingredients like polyglutamic acid, PDRN, some exfoliants as well. This is pretty expensive. It also comes in really unique packaging. I've seen Fenty do some stuff like this. It's actually dripping all over the place. A little bit of a flaw with this, it does just kind of drip out, but that's okay. I noticed when I got it, it was kind of dripping out the storage container as well. It is this really watery serum that doesn't have any weight to it whatsoever. Feels very moisturizing as well. Don't mind my wrist. I am like moving and I have been scratching that like crazy. I apologize. I also said my wrist, that's my knuckle. Very lightweight. Feels really nice on the skin as well. I'm hoping I won't experience any sensitivity with this. You press the top here and that releases some of the product. It's a really cool packaging innovation, but just kind of drips out, so just be careful of that. On my hand and just pat it in the skin. This is very watery. I always like to go in with actives right after cleansing, but with this product especially, I would recommend doing that. No sensitivity. And it doesn't really give much of a finish to the skin either. It feels like they were just trying to counteract some of the dryness that could come from a serum like this with that hydrating complex, because it's not really adding much weight to it. It feels really lightweight. Honestly, could be a good combination exfoliant. I know they only use 7.7% in total. Wish they would disclose how much of each they used, but oh well. Feels really nice. No sensitivity, no stickiness. I mean, you could follow this with whatever. If you're more oily, you could use light gel cream. If you're more dry, hydration serums, richer moisturizer. Kind of do whatever with this product. Feeling really nice. I like the finish. It's not sticky, not tacky. I'm going to continue using it, seeing how often I feel like I can use it and when I continue to notice with it, and then I'll check in again. I'm back to give you all my final thoughts on this product. I first want to give credit where credit is due. This is a really gentle chemical exfoliating treatment, and it has a 7% concentration of the blend in here, which is very gentle considering that is a blend of all AHA, BHA, and PHA exfoliants. I feel like though they utilize some balancing ingredients to make it a really lightweight exfoliant, but yet a more moisturizing treatment at that, and I feel like it is worth it for that standpoint. And if you're looking for a little bit more of a gentle chemical exfoliating treatment, this has a really lightweight serum feel. I do, however, want to bring up what I am personally going to be doing in terms of reinvesting in an AHA, BHA, and PHA style product. I feel like Korean toners are kind of the best way to go in terms of exfoliants, and where I feel like I would invest my money is in an exfoliant like the COSRX AHA and BHA exfoliating treatment. It comes in a mist application. You can also get it, I think, in a toner application as well. It's technically a toner face mist style product. It delivered some similar benefits, was another fragrance-free and gentle alternative that I have found relatively cheaper compared to this product. Another beautiful thing about Korean skincare products is usually different websites will run deals depending on which one you go for. I personally go with Yes Style or Stylevana, and that's what I feel like would be a good alternative for this product. Also, Beauty of Joseon's Green Plum Toner has some comparable ingredients as well. The thing is, those are more gentle chemical exfoliants, but it kind of lines up with what this is perfectly. I saw similar benefits with it, and I ultimately don't feel like I would repurchase this product solely because of the price. It is a wonderful treatment though. From my remembrance, COSRX and Beauty of Joseon are not as transparent with how much of a chemical exfoliating concentration they include in their formulas, so that may be one of the selling points of this. Personally though, as for results that I saw with it within the same time period as I used this, it is comparable to both of those treatments. They are just as, if not more lightweight than this, so you're really able to control what you get out of it. The only reason I would invest in this is if you see an ingredient that you feel like would be more skin supporting for you, or if you tried both of those products and they didn't work for you. I mean, ultimately I'd recommend going for a higher concentration or like a sole AHA or BHA treatment, just because it's what my personal dermatologist has told me to kind of focus on what my skin concerns are at the moment and trade out my routine given that. But the price point definitely hurt this product and the amount that you get. I also am not a fan of the packaging just because I noticed it to be a little bit leaky. It would leak some as I would open the product, which just created more waste. It wasn't too much of an issue, but I feel like sometimes brands try to be really unique with their formulas in terms of packaging when really they should just focus on putting it in the most effective packaging. I just wasn't a fan of the packaging of this because it kind of got everywhere. That is ultimately where I stand on this product. It's still a good exfoliant. I like the product as a whole, but it wasn't something that would separate itself from the Beauty of Joseon or the COSRX, where I feel like I would invest in this product over those. So just keep that in mind. I would definitely at least recommend trying those out first, but if you don't enjoy those products, you could go this route, or you could go for a more intense active. Obviously, always consult with a dermatologist or an expert if you are wanting personalized advice with that. I'm just coming from a sole consumer standpoint. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe because I post new videos every week, and I will see you all in the next review.